What happened was no accident. There was no way I could go on living like I had been, always in the shadow of my perfect sister. There was no way I could just sit there when my father was always trying to lace his strings around my neck and control me as his puppet. There was no way I could remain silent as my father forbade me from going to town to see the one I loved. The life of nobility and privilege was none for me. There was a life I wanted to return to, a life that had ceased to be more than a memory. But I know how all of you see me. You see me as black and dangerous, cold and crooked, a heartless wretch, all because you were subject to the biased, one-sided bull of the scholars and authors, which were told from view of the so-called hero point. To truly know, to truly understand the story, you must hear both sides. You must hear my part, the truth behind my past. You must know how I was dragged down into the depths. I was born on April 17th, 1704, in the city of York, England, along with my sister, my twin, Helena. We were born into a family of wealth and nobility. My father was Lord Edward Grey. He was a retired officer in the Navy, an admiral who was then knighted after he was acknowledged by Queen Anne for his great bravery in wars. My mother was Lady Elizabeth Grey, glamorous, beautiful, and fun. She was the best mother ever, and I longed to be just like her. My early years were blissful and carefree. I was instructed in French and Greek, I learned the cello, and how to sing. Sarah, our servant, taught me how to cook. In my free time, I would play with my sister, explore town, and at the end of the day, listen to my mother read Helena and I a story, then tuck us in. I had not a trouble or worry in the world. However, it was not to last. On May 2nd, 1716, my life was about to enter a dark, cold new direction. During breakfast, my mother announced she wasn't feeling well, and then fainted. We brought the doctor in. We found out she had influenza. Treatment after treatment failed. My mother passed away 12 days later. It was the worst thing that could have ever happened to me. I felt like all the evils of hell had come upon me, engulfing me in their trap. I cried day and night, shutting myself in my room. 2 years